Are $2 bills like this worth anything? What kind of value do they have? Well, stay tuned because you're going to learn that in this video. Here's my website, portsmouthcoinshop.com. I have a lot of coins up, a lot of slab coins, type coins, I mean some really nice type coins. So check out portsmouthcoinshop.com. So before we get started on some information, there's a couple things that you need to know. First off, eBay sold auctions is a good idea when it comes to currency. You can actually match your currency, your note, to the note on there that's condition wise. Also, if you want to look up serial numbers, that's fine. You can do that as well, like radar notes and ladders and different things like that. I don't get into that kind of thing, but you get on eBay, you'll find out that there are collectors that do buy it. I also recommend this right here. The Paper Money of the United States, complete illustrated guide with valuations. And this is a book that I recommend. You need to get it. It's retail, but it will tell you an idea of the mintages, obviously, the values, and what's the rare signatures and not. So I get a lot of questions, and I mean a lot. I get notes, like I showed you, the 76. It's it's circulated. I get people asking me about red seals, and they're like, how much are they worth? And I try to explain to everyone. I give them a value, but also try to direct them to where they can find the values for themselves so that they know that I'm being upfront and honest, because a lot of people have not seen $2 bills. And this has a stamp on it, and this was common in 76, celebrated their bicentennial for the United States of America, obviously. But I mean, there's just lots of different $2 bills, and I'm going to share with you, besides eBay, you can do that, but I'm going to share with you a website that I highly recommend. You will learn about notes like you've never learned before. It's not about serial numbers. You can look up rare serial numbers if you want to. That's fine, but that's not what this is about. This is going to be about just the values of the $2 notes. This is what I recommend right here. oldcurrencyvalues.com, collectible currency. If you type in oldcurrencyvalues.com, it'll lead you to this site, and it will guide you through getting your currency evaluated. They buy currency. Of course, I buy currency too, but these people, this is what they do. They specialize in it. They have a wonderful website to help you out with it, to help you with the history of it, the designs of it. What we're going to do, we're going to start off from the early days, and we're going to look at what they call lazy deuce, because it's a $2 bill, and the design on it. So 1862, they were large notes, and here's how the designs kind of changed. And you can click on these, and you can look at the reverse of it. And some of these are rare, have a lot of value to them. But like I said, you click on it, you can learn about the notes, you can, if you need to ask them a question, that they've got their email right here, and they'll answer your question. I've asked them questions, are really pretty quick about answering you. And you can just scroll down and you can take a look at all of these wonderful, I love these designs. I love the $2 bill. It's really cool. So most people don't have these, but if you have one of these, yes. Some of them are kind of common, some of them are rare, but you can do, like I said, an eBay sold item search. If some of these were probably rare enough to where you'd want to check out Heritage coin auctions, and actually Heritage currency auctions, I should say. But you go over to Heritage auctions and find those. Then you have the more modern, which is 28, 53, and 63. You see a lot of these come in the shop, and like I said, if you want to know what something's worth, like I want to know what one of these is worth. So the best thing would be is a 1928 G, and you've got 12 different districts, and that'll tell you what city they're from, what bank. But anyway, here we'll go. So if we're at eBay, 1928 $2 note. You have your note in your hand, so you know what condition it's in. And obviously star notes are worth a little bit more, but you want to find out, then you hit sold items. And these are just ideas. They can sell for more than this. They can sell for less. A lot of times I just go to the buy it now up here at the top. So then you get an idea. This is a graded one only in that holder. PMG only is it worth this much money. No matter how nice your roll note looks, it will never attain that value unless it has this grade on it and in that holder. So anyway, 625. $30 for these two, folds and all that kind of stuff. It really affects the value. Tears, all that stuff, and what they call foxing, stains, that would really just hurt the value of your note. And that has to be understood. Now, here's one. There are certain, like I said, districts, you got A here, that are a little more rare than others. But like I goes down through here, and you can kind of get an idea. But make sure you're getting the right district, like B or F, because that'll make a little difference in the value. And that's why it's important to get the book. Get the book, get a hold of someone who is an expert, like over here. So then you have the 63s. The 63s, you see a lot, and you know they're just not that rare. I think that's what that one is there. Let me see here. Yeah, you got 63 and 53. But you can click on it and take a look at it. So we'll type in the 63. I see a lot of these, and it'll give you an idea. And if they're in nice condition, they'll go for over face value. We pay over face here if they're torn up a lot of times it's just worth spending. Here's a $6, $4.50. I mean, it's really hardly worth putting up on eBay. Then you have the green seals. You got, like I showed you, the 76s. You know, they're worth a little bit above face if they're, especially if they've got the stamp on them and they're uncirculated. They're really nice. And all the way up to 2003 and 95. The 2003 and 95s, they're not really worth that much. If you got the star note, let's do that. We can take a look at the star note. So we got a 2003, and it's a star note. And this is just how you do it. It's real easy. As you can see, it'll sell for more if it's uncirculated, but if it's folded or torn, like I said, stained, written on, those things will lower the value of the note. Also, lower serial numbers are worth more, and that's another thing you have to see. These here are lower serial numbers, and they're uncirculated. So you try to go down through and find one that is not. And this one here is a star note. It sold for $6.80. Like I said, it just depends. And that's why it's important to buy the book that I showed you, and I'll show it to you again. And then you get an idea which districts are most rare for each year, and also what signatures are more rare for each year. That goes a long way. Like I said, there's not a lot of rare ones, but there is some value in some of this currency. So, you know, $2 notes are worth something, unless they're in bad shape and more modern. The more modern they are and the worse shape they are, the more likely you're just going to spend them. We have a local place that takes scrap metal, and they'll actually give these as a change. So, you know, like I said, most of them are worth spending. Some of them are worth some money. Do a little bit of research, buy the book, look up the website, go to the website I recommended here. I'll show you that again. It's uscurrencyvalues.com, oldcurrencyvalues.com, I should say. So anyways, thanks for watching my latest video. Hope it helped you learn the value of a $2 note, and have a great day.